Hi, good morning. Welcome to Business. My name is Darrell Kwao. Government has justified various policy measures outlined in the 2021 budget statement. It follows concerns from the minority in Parliament that some of these measures, which include new taxes, will rather hurt businesses that are just recovering from COVID-19 shocks. But speaking to Joy Business President, the President's representative at the Finance Ministry, Charles Edubuahin, explained why the taxes had to be introduced.
We really had a big debate in 2018, I believe, when we were looking at increasing the road levy, right? The road fund levy, and the road fund levy is a direct petroleum tax like this. And there were concerns at the time that it might lead to transportation price increases and inflation and so on. So that didn't happen. It got absorbed into the system because, in fact, one of the key drivers of increase in petrol price at the pump has been the bad management of the city, because there's a huge component of the price at the pump that is embedded in the cedi depreciation, because you buy your crude products in hard currency, you bring it in and you sell in cedis. So any depreciation in the currency is passed on to the consumer in a deregulated market. Since we've managed to keep the cedi so stable, we have enjoyed some of the lowest crude prices or prices at the pump over the last 3-4 years. So depending on how astutely you manage the economy, you are able to add on a few pesos onto the price of crude of fuel at the pump, and still will not have that ripple effect in the economy because your exchange rate is stable, inflation is down. So those are some of the factors we look at. Secondly, last year, we enjoyed some of the best prices at the pump because crude prices went down. COVID hit crude bad. I remember at some point it went down to almost $30 a barrel. Yes, now it's back up to 60, 64, 63, but it's still really lower than where it was back in 2019. And at that time, in 2019, the price of fuel at the pump was higher than where it will be today once we apply this new levy. And so because this new levy will only translate into a 5.7% increase in the price at the pump based on last week's prices when we did the last calculation. So we believe that the translative or the incidence of that tax won't create that kind of inflation or increase in prices, that transportation and so forth and so on, that we would have had if this was done in the days when prices of crude were in the 70s or 80s and the cedi was rapidly depreciating.